The first set of homeowners in the Lagos State Mortgage Home Ownership Scheme have been handed over their keys and taking possession of their homes.
We will recall that on the 4th of March this year, we held the inaugural draw of the Lagos Home Scheme, at which 31 winners emerged. Today, we have 11 winners that have fully completed the requirements for the handing over of keys to their homes and that have also achieved closure on their mortgage facility.
The State Governor Babatunde Fashola presented the 11 successful applicants with keys to their homes in this brief ceremony held at Government House, Ikeja.
People must believe in this system. We worked hard to make it work. So go and apply, pay your taxes, register as a Lagos resident, and the rest is easy. So we hope that the numbers of successful applicants will continue to increase month after month. It's a modest beginning, but I'm sure that it is a beginning of a journey of promise. And I'm happy to see very young people who have become homeowners in their own country, in their own home, in a place where young people are struggling. I think that your success in these draws should send a strong message to this generation that all is not lost.
One of the successful homeowners who spoke for others thanked the state government for the initiative, adding that his initial doubts about the scheme has now been cleared.
Honestly, I had my reservations because sometimes our trust in the system is not so absolute, but this particular scheme has really reinvigorated me, and I'm sure my fellow winners as well in the efficacy and the efficiency of the Lagos State government. Once again, I would like to congratulate the governor and the entire staff, his cabinet. I also, in particular, the board, the management and staff of Lagos State Mortgage Board. I and my fellow winners, we are very grateful for the opportunity and the blessing that has been given unto us. And now, going forward, we are very strong advocates of the transparency and the fairness that we now know are the bedrocks of this particular scheme. We sing it high and loud everywhere that we go. To our friends, to our colleagues, people around us, our neighbors, go and apply. It is real.
This is where some of the successful applicants now have their homes. Ejiro is one of them. He now has a 2-bedroom apartment here. For him, this is a dream come true.
It's been my dream actually to own my own home, especially own a home before I get to 40. I'm going to be 40 next year, so I'm excited about that.
After inspecting the facilities in place and the surrounding environment, he says he can't wait to move in.
Anytime I pass here, because I pass here every day when I carry my son to school, and I tell him, I said, this is where we're going to stay, and he keeps, Daddy, when are we moving to our new house? So, and it gives me so much joy, that I'm happy, he's happy, my whole family is happy, and the first question they asked me was, would there be a big space for us to play football? And I said, oh, don't worry. And I brought him here, we came here, he saw the big open space and he started to laugh. I was like, why are you laughing? He said, plenty space.
Owning a home in Lagos, a city of about 22 million, is a very big deal. The state is the smallest inland area in the country, and so land remains its juiciest resource. High interest rates mean very few are accessing mortgages to buy their own homes. Rents are among the highest in Africa here. Many live in slums as the state battles to bring down housing deficit officials put at 4 million. It is in its bid to close that gap that the state government came up with the Lagos Mortgage Home Ownership Scheme to provide 4,200 homes in its first phase.
All you have to do, you go online, download the form, fill it out, pay your 10,000 naira processing fee, select the scheme you're interested in, and you submit. The staff there at LMB will work with the system and pre-qualify you based on certain criteria. One of the most important thing is tax. You have to be paying taxes in Lagos State for 5 years. Then show evidence that you can pay. That is, you have a paid employment or a business that is thriving. Once you have that going, you'll be qualified for the draw. At the draw, well, it's a probability. If your name is picked, you now go through the mortgage, what we call post-draw system process, the mortgage assessment, which is done by LBIC. Once you've gone through that, you've passed that, then you sign, at closing you sign on your documentation and you become a homeowner.
It is that process that Ejiro and other successful applicants went through before they eventually secured their own homes here.
All I just did was register online, uploaded my documents, which was quite easy, and the site was always functional. It was never down, which was very surprising, you know. So yeah, it was quite easy. The steps were well broken down. They had 5 steps, and all the requirements were there stated. And once you get the requirements, you upload them, and that was it.
The state government is committing 500 million naira to the project on a monthly basis. More housing units are springing up, and the lure of better mortgage terms is attracting more applicants.
We are giving, it's at 9.5% interest rate, single-digit mortgage. That is awesome. That is wonderful. Then it's spread within 10 years, which is really, really flexible. And we are flexible in the way we operate. So the key to this scheme is the 10 years mortgage and single-digit interest rate at 9.5%. And you have to understand that when you have a robust mortgage system, it grows your GDP. We're creating employment. The state is creating employment because the artisans, the builders, all those people involved in construction, that's employment. Then those that will be managing these schemes, that's another employment right there. So it's going to be a ripple effect.
It's a ripple effect everyone would like to see. As for Ejiro, he would be moving his belongings from a rented apartment elsewhere in town to his brand new home in this beautiful edifice.